is a very serious issue. It only shows a thorough breakdown of the law and order situation in this country. I don't know why we even have a minister called a public security minister. When senior lecturers, student leaders and others are abducted in broad daylight, when all of that is being filmed by police personnel in civis. Why do they have to come in civis? Why do they have to come in white vans? You are reminding the white van culture. You want to tell the country, remember we did this earlier, we have brought it back. You want to bring back those memories. You want to instill fear in the people's mind. And that is why you are doing this. But as was raised by the leader of the JVP, Honorable Annakumar Dissanayake, somebody else will do this tomorrow. And we won't know whether it is the police or someone else. The underworld will do this. There will be abductions for ransom. Not that the Navy is above that. You know very well how they abducted 11 students, young people in Colombo, purely for ransom. And what do we have today? Those persons who were suspected, named suspects, are not being prosecuted. The Honorable Attorney General is not acting independently. He is looking for orders from above and granting all those that the executive wants. How then can abductions such as that go unpunished, go unprosecuted? This is the news that we get every day. So on the one hand, we have this huge problem, a pandemic that is not being addressed by the country, resulting in Sri Lankans being blacklisted. The WHO has given a statement, and Sri Lanka is one of those that has not dealt with this issue properly. And therefore the Delta variant is on the rise. The spread is on the rise. On the other hand, utilizing a pandemic, you are wreaking havoc in the law and order situation in the country. You are terrorizing people. You are trying to get them to kneel down in submission to your whims and fancies. The culture of impunity is at the highest ever since the war ended in this country. And that is today. Because no one knows if a person can be arrested after going for a live TV show outside the studio. MPs can be arrested as we leave the parliament for what we have said here. Of course you won't say because we made this speech in parliament, it is privilege. But that would be the real reason. That would be the real reason for taking.
Honorable Deputy Speaker, he mentioned my name in the sense as the Public Security Minister. Honorable Sumandiran is talking nonsense, statement which has no meaning. I'm just telling you, right? No, that is because you mentioned my name. You mentioned my name, right? Okay. Yeah. No, you criticized me. You criticized me. So you criticized me. You criticized me, and that
you have the brass to call my speech nonsense. Who are you? Absolute havoc you are wreaking in the country, and you are the brass neck to stand up here and try to answer me. Sit down, please. You speak when you have to speak. You don't answer when questions are raised. All you can say is raise it officially. I am talking about what you are doing today. How you have set the goons on the attack to arrest university academics, to arrest teachers, to arrest trade union leaders, not in uniform. If the word nonsense is to attach to anything, that is to the Honourable Minister. Not to my speech. I am making a point.
පැහැදිලි. ඔබතුමා
There is no
කතා
point of order. Ask him to sit down. So all I'm saying is that the teachers today are demonstrating on very justifiable ground. They have come out in protest against the Kotalawala Defence University bill.
ඔබතුමාට තව විනාඩි
saw,
2යි 2 minutes.
yes, thank you, sir. And we saw how they were arrested, produced before the magistrate, who enlarged them on bail, and at the gate of the magistrate court, they were bundled into a jeep by this minister's goons and taken to Mullathievu. What kind of justice is that? Now he walks away, unable to say anything. So, and therefore, the teachers came out in protest. There is a BC Pereira report. There is a BC Pereira report. He must be going to now organize my arrest as I leave the parliament. There is a BC Pereira report. The BC Pereira report has recommended how anomalies with regard to teachers and principals' salary is to be resolved. That must be implemented. That is all that the teachers are asking. You don't have to attack them like this. You don't have to arrest them for this. You don't have to arrest trade unionists like this. After all, the SLFP, which is a core, which is a foundation of who the government consists of,
අවසන් කරන්න.
is based on trade unions and trade union rights. If trade union rights can't be respected by this government, I don't know what they will respect.
Thank you.
So I'm winding up, sir. Thank you for the opportunity. And I'm saying on both these issues, on COVID-19 challenge that the country faces, you have failed. You have made that situation far worse
එයා ඉන්නවා.
by how you deal with law and order in the country today.